good evening, or good day, or good morning, whenever you're listening to this.
3 different versions.
Yes, out there. You quiet. We're not introduced you yet, Mr. We'll keep it a surprise at the moment. Welcome to Budget Rush Hour 3. My name's Malachi, and I, of course, resemble Jackie Chan. And I'm joined by my fantastic co-host, Stephen.
Hello, and I, of course, resemble Chris Tucker. This makes complete sense when you see us in real life.
Welcome to episode 2 of this ever-growing podcast.
Thanks all for listening to us. We've got a loyal following, I think. Some of you will listen to all of our previous shows. We have 2 special guests on today. One of them you will be familiar with. It is, of course, Lynn.
Yay!
Yeah, keep. Here we go.
Yay! Yes.
Polite gold clap.
I was that good that I got re-invited to be on the second episode.
So excited.
Yeah, I don't think we could have done the second episode without you. The commitment you showed to a promiscuous manager, repo manager in the first episode was priceless.
It was beautiful. Yeah. And our fourth participant.
Yeah.
Right here we have Sam.
Woo! Hello.
Yeah, hold on. Hello, Samuel.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Thank you for ruining the surprise because you spoke too early.
Yeah, sorry about that. But
It's fine. Just don't do it again, okay?
What? I thought you wanted super keen guests.
woo!
I want to jump in.
Yeah, is that what it was? You were just so eager to just get involved.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what they say in improv. When you say when is it my turn, it's always my turn. That is the answer, isn't it?
I suppose so. I just didn't know you were recording, to be honest.
We're always recording, Sam.
Oh god.
That's how we roll.
Yeah, that's how we roll. We record everything. We recorded the moment you
We're
step
like
through the door.
CIA.
Yeah.
Big Malachi and Big Stephen are always listening.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Always
As
listening.
soon as you came through the door, you're lucky you didn't go toilet. We would have listened to that as well.
Oh god.
Lee went twice.
Oh God, my secret's out.
Let's jump straight into it.
Yes, definitely. So we've got a couple of warm-up games. Anyone that remembers the first episode, we start off with a couple of warm-up games, and then we get into a chat, and then we do long form. So we're going to start off with 2 new warm-up games, which Stephen has brought to the table. And the first warm-up game is going to be involving...
It's number of words. So in this game, each improviser will only be allowed to say sentences using a certain number of words. So if I give you a number, that is the number of words you're allowed to say in that sentence, and you just create a scene. So that's pretty straightforward. I'm going to have all 3 of you take part in this. Sam, you are only allowed to speak in sentences of 5 words.
5, okay.
Lynn, you may only speak in sentences of 9 words.
9.
That's a lot.
Malachi, you may only speak in sentences of 11 words.
Only 11 words? Are you being serious?
Yeah.
I am going to be using my fingers for this.
And your inspiration, as soon as I give it to you, just start the scene off. Your inspiration is bingo.
So, guys, welcome to bingo on a Saturday night here.
I'm so happy to attend.
Yeah, Gladys. It's, you're a regular here, aren't you? Right?
Yeah, I'm such a regular.
So, guys, as you know, my name is Jeffrey, the organizer.
Gladys, this Jeffrey, the organizer, has got a boring...
Voice. Yeah, I get this all of the time. It's monotone.
Janet, I think we should
Tell him to be more into his game.
It's nice you said that. So, I'm going to start here.
Start where? Do I start filling in numbers now?
I just need to get the balls rolling.
I don't feel balls rolling.
Ooh, is this the bingo where balls roll?
Balls always roll here, Janet.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm looking forward to this now.
Yeah, you guys are too excited. Let me just press this button.
Scene. That was actually exercise designed to teach how to count.
Was everybody counting on their fingers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had one toe as well.
Oh, wait.
I found that really difficult.
Good.
I would have preferred to have like 4.
Or 2.
Yeah.
It's meant
Words.
to be difficult, man. It's meant to let flow.
Okay. Thank you for that, Stephen. So next we are moving on to another game. Well, I can't remember what you said it was called. Was
Yeah, so this is a game called Understudy. So basically, I have a script for a 2-person scene, and I'm going to read the lines for one of the characters. The other person will have no idea what this is, and we just have to improvise the other half of the script. So this will be for me and Sam.
Ooh.
I'm going to start reading lines from the script, and you just respond to them as best you can.
Sure.
Great. Let's get started. Sit down, Bennett. Make yourself comfortable. Would you like some brandy?
James, you know I love brandy, and I have ever since I was with you that night back in November last year.
It's all right. Feel at ease. Brandy?
Brandy for sure. You never need to ask twice, James.
Here you are. Take a sip. Enjoy and feel relaxed. I need to ask you some questions, and I would like you to have as clear a mind as possible for optimal thought.
That's good brandy. Oh, okay, right. This is quite unusual, James. Normally we just discuss politics and types of tea when I come round to your house, but now I feel like I'm in a dystopian reality. I'm quite confused, James.
Lovely. Now, if I was to build a rocket ship, what would be the very first thing I would do?
Well, James, this is a bit left of thought, but if I were you, I'd just stick to your day job.
That's right. I want to leave Earth at once and fly into the outer reaches of space until I hit Mars. Kaplunk!
Wow, I mean, you're really shooting for the stars, aren't you? James, just I don't know how you got into this. Well, what's going on?
Well,
So, James, you're acting very, very unusual.
what do you think is the very first thing I should do to build my rocket?
So, okay, go to the DIY store, James.
Right.
Do this while sober. No brandy.
Death.
James, are you okay?
That is correct.
Are you a robot?
You do know the definition of the word.
Yes. Yes.
There you have it. I wish to shoot myself into orbit by way of a rocket in order to die. A much more exciting adventure than what dear old father had done.
A very glorious end, James, but for a painter like you, I mean, you're destined for greater things than that death.
Is that a pun?
I suppose not. I was just speaking to you.
A pun, my dear boy, a pun. And I'm asking you about rockets.
James, look, rockets are really good, and I really like that you've got into science recently, but it's just not for you. This is weird. You're very foreboding as well. I'm feeling a lot of mystery around you. Normally you just say things straight. I'm confused.
I feel spectacular. See.
Oh, well done, guys. I was like, I was really engaged, even though only one of you knew the script. What film was that from?
So this was a film from. Sorry, this was a script from a film called Launch Date. And it's basically about a multimillionaire who calls his butler to talk about building a rocket to blast into space.
Who's in this film?
Yeah, who stars in this film?
I don't know. It's just a script.
Oh, you just
I just
searched.
took a script. Yeah, I just took a script.
Oh no, thank you for that, Stephen. That was quite insightful. How did you feel about that, Sam?
It was interesting. I was just, you get something thrown at you after you say something. It's pretty weird without any context.
Just while we're on that theme, like that's actually if the technology is available and cheap enough by the end of my life, that is how I want to go.
Into space.
Yes.
In a rocket.
Yes. Well, I intend to be dead first, and then I'll get cremated, and they can shoot my ashes into space,
Oh, nice.
and then I get dispersed to all four corners of the universe.
Beautiful, really, in a way.
Thought about this a lot. Not that much.
Yeah, exactly. That's weird. Like, how much every waking moment. Okay, so we've come to the section where we just chit chat and we just shoot the breeze for 5 minutes. And Stephen's going to be quite militant with this, so he's got a official timer, and he's going to start waving frantically once we reach 0, aren't you, Stephen?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we'll start with Samuel because he wasn't here the first time. How's your week been, Samuel?
My week. Wait, what day is it today? Well, yeah, okay, I get you. Yeah, that's kind of how it's been. It's been alright, I mean, it's mostly just been mindlessly working on my freaking dissertation, to be honest. But,
Oh, is that it?
yeah.
You haven't been out anywhere, seen anything?
Oh, come on, don't make Sam feel bad. For listeners,
Malachi just got no life. Thanks for probing that out there.
Sam is a very smart graduate
Thank you.
in computer science,
Computer science.
who is writing his genius dissertation at the moment.
No pressure.
And that's what I was trying to get out of you, Samuel, because I think you're doing yourself a disservice by not blowing your own trumpet more. I don't know why I said that. That's just weird.
Well, I've got a little trumpet to blow. I have actually done stuff this week. Yeah.
He just doesn't want to tell you about it.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Sorry, I was just being a bit nosy. You're right. You're right. No. Okay, no.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Samuel.
I'm just going to assume that it involved naughty stuff.
No, it was actually
No, don't tell us.
no,
I'm
no,
like-
It's so not naughty.
No, it doesn't matter. We've made our minds up now.
Well, that's fair enough.
So one of the things you wanted to do this weekend, Malachi, was go to Comic-Con.
Yes, I did. For those that don't know, Comic-Con happens twice a year in London, and it happens at the Excel Centre, and it was a 3-day conference. And the only reason I knew about it is because when I was checking Instagram, I saw 2 of my friends there.
And they didn't invite you.
Conveniently did not invite me or tell me anything about it. I was like, oh, okay. Thanks for that, guys. I thought
Were they dressed up?
one of them was.
As what?
I don't know, some type of niche
Character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
you guys are great. Like, it's gonna be it's not gonna be anything but awkward next time we have a little reunion. But yeah, no, thanks for that.
You've always got to be careful these days what you post on social media.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's like you can't even, not that I've ever done this, but you can't pull a sickie and post like an Instagram post about where you've actually been.
Yeah,
In
it's
case-
a dangerous game.
It's a dangerous game.
And like the Excel Centre's so close to my house, they could have like actually knocked for me if they really wanted to. Like, it's just fascinating.
But they avoided that.
Yeah, no, they obviously didn't want that horror. But yeah, that was something that I wanted to do. So Lynn, you were speaking about selling stuff on on Gumtree, like a microwave, wasn't it?
My life,
That was so fascinating.
my life is just that fascinating.
Yeah.
I don't think selling my microwave on Gumtree is funny. Like you were like cracking up as you were.
No, I thought it was really good because I was wondering what else were you putting on Gumtree.
I did put other stuff on Gumtree. I've got a stand mixer.
What's
Yeah.
that?
I was expecting that from one of you three guys. Right, so if you're baking en masse and you don't want to be mixing everything yourself, there's this device, and there's it's like a bowl and like a stand with an arm and attachments with whisks and like dough hooks and stuff. And the arm's detachable, so you can use it as a hand whisk as well. It's amazing.
Okay.
So are you like a avid baker? Or-
Well, okay, so it was a housewarming gift from when I first moved into my flat, because at the time I was really into making my own bagels, because in my view, the bagels in London are shit.
Oh, okay. It's a bold statement. A bold
It's a
sweeping.
very bold
Sorry,
statement.
Bold
I'm really
sweeping
sorry.
Lynn has
London
tried
bagels.
every bagel out there. We'd like to apologise to all the bagel bakers out in London
If anyone takes issue with this, I'm available at
for bagel off.
for a bagel off. Well, yeah, I was experimenting with baking my own bagels because I'm a sucker for New York bagel. So yeah, I think I did sort of like 10 iterations and it got so close, but it wasn't perfect, and I lost faith in myself, and it's just been sitting in the cupboard ever since, and it made me sad. And also I'm moving, so that's why I'm getting rid of it.
Okay.
Back to New York, where you can have those big New York bagels
Oh, that's the only reason I'm moving.
for
Like,
the bagels.
But for the bagels, like, my husband moving is just an excuse. Like, I told him, you have to find a job in New York so I can move over for the bagels.
That's fair
Jeez.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
I don't really bake anymore. I used to bake. I when I first started my job in the civil service, I was like, you know how I'm gonna make friends? I'm gonna bring in baked goods, baked cakes and stuff.
That's a good one.
And it really worked. All the kids, civil servants would come down to my floor and be like, "Hey, I hear you got some cake," and I'm like, "I have some cake. Come have my cake." And then we'd be BFFs. But then once I stopped bringing the cakes, they never spoke to me again.
Hang
So-
on, I want to go back to when you said the civil service is run by kids.
Yeah, that was.
It's all coming out.
Basically.
Is that why the country's in the state that it's in?
So I joined the civil service when I was 21. And I think at 21, if you are running the country, like obviously it's not just me, but still, you're pretty young. That's basically a kid. At 21, you are still a kid. You do not know the world. But you're given a lot of responsibility. I shouldn't say this on public. I would be like, what's going on? But yeah, I think because a lot of people just come straight out of uni and kind of join the civil service and that. We all look pretty young when we start off.
And seemingly everyone can be bribed with cake.
Yeah,
That's a good
sugary
way of
snacks.
doing it.
Yeah,
most
that's-
office.
yeah.
I think most office jobs are like that, right?
I don't know. I haven't been in an office job for a little while. So sorry, I can't testify.
Back
to
me
it.
up, man.
Yes, yes.
I can't testify.
Oh, so if I want to lobby government to do something that I want, can I
Just
just
bring
like
cake.
bring cake? Oh,
A
nice.
massive cake.
Massive cake. All right. Oh, maybe I should have held on to that stand mixer then.
Yeah, exactly.
It hasn't actually been sold yet, so potentially.
You can
How
just,
much are you
just-
selling it for?
Oh, I'm questioning whether I actually want to sell it now.
Yeah, just take down. Yeah, just take down the post.
What would
Yeah.
be your price though? What's it listed as?
What my price?
Yeah.
I think this is a 20. I've discovered like the sweet point for selling stuff
That's
that
a
isn't
good-
new anymore
yeah.
is like just under half.
Okay.
So I think it was going on Amazon for 50 or so. And I had it at 30, no bite. 25, no bite. 20, lots of bite. So yeah,
Oh.
I reckon that's a strategy.
Or
Okay.
just start high and keep going. too.
Yeah, exactly. That's
So
exactly
you start doubting whether you want to sell it in the first place.
Don't you do auctions and stuff? Isn't that how things get sold?
I thought that's more eBay
That's
when you
eBay
do
vibe.
auctions, isn't it?
Yeah. It's been a while since I sold anything on eBay. I feel like it's a sort of an early 2000s thing.
It's the E as well, isn't it? That's
E-
quite
yeah,
old, like
yeah,
email,
yeah.
You know.
E-commerce.
Yeah. It's an
If you
e-commerce
stick
site.
E in front of anything and it's cool and hip in like the 2000s.
Important detail.
We've moved on since then.
So,
Now it's all eyes.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
So it is.
oh yeah.
Improv.
So Stephen, what's
I got that,
411?
What's 411?
No, what's the 411? How you been? What have you been up to?
The 4. I've been fine, man.
The 4-1's the
Oh,
latest.
is it 411?
Is it 4?
What's the 411 is the latest?
Oh, right, okay.
I did not know that.
Oh, no, 911 is emergency.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry, I sit for it.
Yeah.
It's all happening, man. I started a long form class and went to a workshop yesterday on improv. It's all good. I'm having time of my life.
So how many weeks are you into your improv?
We're 2 weeks in.
Yeah.
Because me and Lynn are doing it together.
Who else is doing it with you?
So it's me, Lynn.
Only
Alexia,
people I know, please.
Alexia, Ryan,
Ian,
yeah.
hello if you're listening.
Yeah. So Ryan and Ian.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't get them mixed up.
I know.
Oh, I thought you got them mixed up.
No, it's just
Both of them are actually on the calls. Yeah.
two separate
Yeah,
people.
yeah. No, I thought.
And we have Liam. Do you remember the guy who covered for Sally that one week?
Yeah, I remember Ian. No, Liam. Why did I say? Yeah, Liam, because Liam was at De Miller on Saturday.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, right. Wasn't it Crystal Maze improv? Was that the one?
yeah.
Improvised Crystal Maze game.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
Ah, okay.
There was Glitch.
No, that was a week before.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was the two prov guys doing a Harold. We had Glitch doing puppet improv, which was really good. I was quite surprised at that. And then there was just a regular bog standard short scenes based on suggestions from the crowd. But yeah, no, that was a good Saturday.
That's good. Yeah, that was very good.
No, definitely.
If anyone's thinking of taking improv classes, Liam's great. As is Sally. Woo!
Plugged out there.
Are you going to agree or what?
Yeah, I really agree. Totally agree.
It doesn't need to be said in Stephen's view, right?
Steven just looks, he just eyes and
Cool. Should we rumble?
That was a super awkward transition.
Cool.
It's okay. Stephen's being super low key today.
he doesn't like to get meta, do you?
Well, I think it's because last week you were talking about how you only you thought improv groups of all women were better than the ones.
Wait.
of all
Last
men.
month, Stephen. Like, we're not that regular yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but from the listener's perspective.
Oh, okay, yeah. I got my work cut out then. I've got to edit this quickly. No, but I made a bold statement.
It was a bold statement.
And I stand by it.
You still stand by it?
Yeah, of course I do. No, I didn't say groups with only women. I said when there's an improv show on, the females of the show tend to do better than the guys.
This is still cutting Stephen. You can see.
Yeah,
in his
like,
face.
he's
No.
ripping him apart right here. Okay, shall we move on?
Stephen takes a slow sip of water for the record.
Yeah, paint the scene for them, Sam.
It's like, in the police interviews when they say, for the tape,
Yeah.
Stephen is now looking
Yeah.
anxious.
Yeah, that's brilliant. I love it. Okay, now we're going to get into the long form bit. Are you going to be strict with this one as well, Stephen? We're gonna keep it to. How long did we agree? Was it like half an hour to 40 minutes?
Yeah, I think
Super
so.
strict. So strict.
Yeah, gave a 10-minute window for myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Shall I? I will.
Yeah, do you want to explain the format?
So the format is it's going to be a 9. It was 9 scenes last time, wasn't it?
Was it 9 scenes?
I thought it was 9 scenes. So we're going to do 9 scenes going through using the long form structure, and I'll just give the name of the scene at the head of it. We didn't name our long form story last time, did we?
No.
Hang on, no. We took a line as inspiration. Oh, celebrities are real people too.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we did actually.
yeah.
We did.
Oh, so what was the inspiration for you, Sam? What you just heard in the last 10 minutes?
No pressure.
Probably something about the civil service being run on kids. It just stands out. And baking. Oh, baking cakes to make friends, but then not being able to maintain it.
Baking cakes to make friends and not being able to maintain it.
Yes, that is the inspiration for this.
That strikes
The sea-
too close to home.
Once upon a time.
There was a Victoria sponge cake.
made by Victoria.
Victoria loved Victoria sponge cakes because she was incredibly narcissistic.
Oh my god, it's cold enough in here now. I have to turn down the fan. Here I am, mixing away. I'm Victoria, and I was always told I would never aspire to anything. I took it upon myself to go to every single bakery in the UK, and I found they had no good bagels or sponge cakes. So I went on a crusade to make my own.
Victoria! Victoria!
Come in, father.
Oh, Victoria, what have I told you about insulting the bakers of Britain?
If I do it, I have to do it with more conviction.
That's right. if you're gonna take them out, you need to take them down hard.
So, what do you suggest, father?
Victoria, there's only one thing to do. You're gonna need to take those bakers and you're gonna need to challenge them.
Stanley, are you giving Victoria terrible advice again?
Honey.
Are you trying to drive our daughter down into the earth? She will have no
Into the
friends. Insulting all these bakers. I mean, how will she ever make friends?
It's true.
All you ever teach her is to insult.
It's a cruel world out there, Susan. You know there's no place for friends.
I know, Bradley. Stanley Bradley.
Stanley Bradley, that's me.
And
I don't know.
SB.
30 years of marriage with you. I know that that's not the way to make friends.
But I have a friend next door. His name is Sebastian.
Oh, Victoria, you know I said about playing with Sebastian. We don't like his kind around here.
Victoria, it's me, Sebastian.
Father,
What?
it's Sebastian.
I want to play.
He wants to play.
Oh, Sebastian! You know I said about coming round
Oh,
these
Stanley
parts.
Bradley. Oh, don't listen to him.
Can you let me in? I find it awkward talking through the letterbox.
Of course, Sebastian. Of course, Stanley Bradley. Get
I
out.
will not have a baker in my house.
But, father, he is my one true friend. I know I said that there's no bakery in this country that can make sponges or bagels the way I like it, but there's something different about Sebastian. It's when I look him in the eyes and I know he could be the one.
Oh, Victoria.
Oh, you spoiled him. You spoiled them, Susan.
I'm just gonna go while you resolve this.
Oh,
But
no, Sebastian. Stanley Bradley's just being, you know his way. Ignore him. Come on in, darling.
Okay, hello.
Oh, I will not have this.
Oh, Stanley, please. I just want to be friends with Victoria.
That's Mr. Stanley Bradley to you,
Mr. Stanley Bradley Brad. Please.
Mr. Stanley Bradley Brad. We are the Brads.
Victoria Brad. Please, I want your father just to give me permission to bake with you. That's all I want.
We didn't really want to tell you in this way, father, but Sebastian and myself have decided to enter a competition.
What?
Oh, Victoria, don't tell him this now. It's not good time.
But I Sebastian, please, I think he must know now. We've been baking in secret for the past 2 years.
Oh,
But-
my.
Yep.
Yes.
The secret's
Yes,
out
Mama.
now.
In the secret kitchen.
Yes. Which is at the end of the garden, and you still haven't noticed it in
You
2
see-
years.
We called it a rabbit hole, but actually
A
you go
rabbit
down
hole.
there. Yeah.
The rabbit hole.
It's our special
Innuendos-
place.
Innuendos are wasted on Sebastian. Don't worry, I've tried.
Goodness.
I'm just a baker, you see.
Yes, innocent baker. But father, we're going to enter this competition, and we just wanted your blessing that we could use the family secret spices.
The family secret spices.
The
But
ones
those
in-
have been handed down for generations. If you use them, and Sebastian uses them, then it's no longer a family secret.
Stanley Bradley, get out of this hallway right now. You're
What?
disgraceful.
Oh, hang
How
on.
could you be so selfish? Victoria
I'm-
is a Brad. They are Brad family
Yeah, but
spices.
Sebastian isn't.
My father always told me friends are family, and am I Victoria's friend? Yeah.
He is father.
Well, I won't be having this. I still don't know what exactly this competition is, but I'm gonna take part myself. And when I defeat you, you have to end this friendship forever.
Stanley Bradley, get over here.
No, I'm leaving.
Stanley Bradley, we need to get Victoria. We need to get her hitched and out of this house at some point. Maybe Sebastian will become part of our family, and you are just ruining it.
I will not have Sebastian Juizio in my family, and that's the final straw.
Every day. Oh, Sebastian, I'm just so happy that you're taking this long walk with me in the sun.
Yes, Victoria, I love it too. I mean, the trees are beautiful. They're natural, just like everything we make together, all the cakes and the pastries.
I just never thought I would ever feel such a strong connection to a baker next door.
Well, I see what you're saying there. I mean, I'm after just friendship, really.
Oh,
You know, just baking together, making friends, being good, and entering that competition.
so all those breadcrumbs I was leaving as to my life, my love for you, went unnoticed.
No, I noticed them, Victoria. I just chose to ignore them.
Oh. Okay, well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to repair my ego for us to bake together, but I'm guessing we're going to have to put it all to one side.
As my father always said, baking fixes everything, even broken marriages. I know this isn't a marriage, Victoria, but, you know, it can fix it. Let's just bake and we'll be okay being friends.
And you're not nervous about going against my father, even though he hasn't shared the secret herbs with us?
I am nervous, Victoria, but he's a master baker, but with our friendship and companionship, we don't need secret spices. We are the secret spice.
I just think it's so weird that my father is a baker and the guy that I have unrequited love for is a baker, but yet no baker in this country can make a sponge or bagel to my specifications. But by the by, we must carry on and go forward and join the Miss Spandywangy cake competition.
Yeah, all the way in Sheffield. We will absolutely smash it. I am confident we will. Forget your father. Just focus on the cake. We got this, Victoria. We got it.
I'm just so happy that I only paid £10 for us to get Megabus to Sheffield, because I would have been really upset if I paid Uber and then you still said you didn't love me.
Yeah, that would be quite unfortunate, but the great thing about Megabus is you can actually, if you go to the back, you
Alright,
can...
next step, Sheffield.
This is our first step onto the Megabus and our first journey to destiny, Sebastian.
Well, I am nervous, but I can hear in the bus driver's voice that this really is our calling.
Alright, we've arrived. Everybody off.
That was quick. Jesus. Victoria, time flies when you're spending company with friends.
I know. This is brilliant. And look, oh my goodness, there's Father just standing there
Oh, God.
angrily.
I'm standing here angrily in Sheffield.
He's
And-
wearing that aggressive baking hat again, which says, fuck you, I'm a better baker than all of you.
It's
Take it off.
massive hat. It's got a lot of words on it.
Yeah, it's like
I can't find this damn Miss Spagagaloo competition. You, Megabus driver, where is this Miss Spagagaloo baking competition?
Oh, you mean the Spangy Wangy?
The Spangy
baking
Wangy.
competition.
Yeah, like
That's why I couldn't find it.
95% of my passengers today, they've all been here for the Spangy Wangy bakery competition.
You see Spanky Wanky?
Yes, whatever you want it to be, love.
Oh, okay. Well, listen, I've only just met you, but I feel I need to tell you my story.
Oh,
Yeah.
he always does this.
Who was
Victoria,
that?
stop your dad from going on.
My daughter, she's run away with some baker next door.
Oh.
You can't even bake a decent bagel. The only thing I have is my box of secret spices. And I just feel so bad using it against my own daughter. But if this is the only way to make her feel sense, that's what I'm gonna do.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm just a humble bus driver, but I do a bit of baking myself, and I've got my own batch of secret spices.
Do you?
So,
Oh, well, that's convenient.
I mean, you could borrow mine and say they're yours, or we could combine our spices. I like a good bacon.
Is that how spices work? You sure? I think combining secret spices is the only way to beat my daughter in submission. Join me, Megabus. What's your name?
Oh, it's Megan. Megan Megabus driver.
Megan Megabus driver. Join me, Megan. Together we can rule the baking world.
Oh, that's better than my day job. I'm in.
Here we go.
Then one day.
Welcome to it's got a rude name, but it's Spangy Wangy, the censored version. Welcome, residents. We've got people here who've travelled from all over the country. Hello, everyone. Welcome. We have 89 different nationalities. We're double counting dual nationalities just to make the number higher. Welcome, welcome. So, first up, we've got a meet and greet where you get to just network with your fellow bakers.
Oh my God, Sebastian, just look around us. All the world's greatest bakers in one place.
Wow. It's inspirational, isn't it? We've never been surrounded by so many bakers.
Well, yes, no, you are correct. Even though my life is just surrounded by bakers. Not this many bakers. Because it's funny, now that I mention it, my mother is a baker as well.
Wow. I mean, having just my father was a baker, you see, but having a father and a mother as a baker must be a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I try to be as good as possible, but nothing could be done without father's secret spices.
Ah, fellow bakers. It is me, Vlad, the Russian baker.
Oh my God.
Vlad,
I am Vlad.
the famous guy from, the
Master Chef.
The Master Chef, Master Baker Chef.
Master Baker Chef,
Oh my God.
Kiev. No, Moscow. Yeah, this is Vlad.
I was originally from Kiev. I could see why you were confused.
Victoria, he's like my biggest idol. I'm a fan. I have a poster of him on my ceiling.
His lemon strudel is well renowned.
World class lemon strudel. How do you do it? I've just always wanted to ask you this.
It is good to meet Fan. I was born in the middle of Mother Russia, and from there I learnt the secrets of baking. I can teach you these secrets, young bakers.
Victoria, this will help us defeat your evil baker father. Maybe.
Well, calling him evil's a bit strong, but yes, we can defeat my baker father. Vlad, what
Yes.
must we do to earn your tutelage?
Well, you must follow me into the secret baking kitchen, where I shall teach you the secret spices of Russia.
What do you say, Sebastian?
Let's do it, Victoria. If we had one shot, this might be it.
This is what I love about you. You're so trusting. Following a random Russian into a secret baking room doesn't...
Nothing can go wrong.
He's my idol. He's totally not a fraud.
Totally not a fraud.
See?
Okay, well, I guess...
Vlad, You flawed.
Vlad! You followed me from Russia.
Oh my God, Sebastian! Flawed is here as well!
What is he trying to do to you youngsters? Do not trust him.
Well, he was just innocently luring us into his kitchen to give us some baking tips.
Yes.
A secret kitchen.
That's what he did to my children. And do you know what happened to them?
No.
He baked them in his oven.
Oh my God. But his eyes are so trustworthy.
My eyes are very trustworthy.
Yeah, especially through those dark sunglasses. Very trustworthy.
Yeah.
Listen, do you want to win this competition or not?
I do want to win this competition, but I believe I'll only be safe if Vlad can come with us as well.
Very well. Vlad and Vlad will teach you the secrets of baking.
What'd you say, Vlad?
Vlad will teach you the secrets of baking.
Okay. I think that's an agreement.
Okay.
Let us go. We have no time to waste. The secret spashy wangy competition starts tomorrow.
And if you're in the competition as well, Vlad, why would you want to teach such impressionable young kids like us?
My time has been and gone, young. What was your name?
Victoria.
Victoria Brad. Interesting name. I sense within you the makings of a great baker. I must teach you before I go back to Kiev.
Oh, so you're not dying then?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm just retiring.
Just checking. Okay, yeah. I'm game. Sebastian?
Let's do it, Victoria.
So
As in, go with them.
Yes.
Follow me.
No, follow me.
Okay.
Oh, so you know where the secret kitchen is as well, Vlad?
Yes, I do. It's where I found Vlad baking my children.
I heard a rumour that the secret kitchen was beneath the Costa just off Sheffield High Street. Is it true?
Yes. Kosto's famously a Russian front.
Oh wow, you learn something new every day, don't you, Victoria?
I know. It's just amazing.
I will go first to prepare the kitchen.
Follow. So, Vlad, what brings you to the competition?
Vlad.
Okay, this is not getting weird at all, is it, Sebastian?
No, it's quite unusual, really.
I have my own agenda.
The networking session is now over. I just need to give a quick announcement to watch out for any frauds or suspicious activity as per normal in the annual baking competition here in Sheffield. Thank you.
Because of that.
Megan.
Yes. Oh, sorry. I didn't quite catch your name before I agreed to go on this very important mission with you.
My name, yes, it was Bradley Cooper. What?
Oh, Stanley Bradley.
Stanley Bradley, that was it. It's been a long day. I'm Stanley Bradley, Brad.
That's a nice name.
Yes. And you, Megan Megabus. Together, we are combining our spices.
Yeah, we're combining our spices.
Listen, Megan, I'll be honest with you. Things have been working out very well with my wife.
Oh, do go on.
She's a baker, and I just can't stand bakers.
Oh, I can't stand bakers either.
Apart from myself,
Oh yeah.
I'm a baker, but nobody else can stand up to my baking rigor. You know, they say that baking is the way to fix a bad marriage, but not this time.
I completely agree with you. I reckon if you got a bad marriage, just gotta get with another baker.
That worked out before, sure. So listen, Megan, what have you got in your secret spices?
Well, they wouldn't be secret if I told you now, would they?
That's true. Fine. Well, we'll just pour those spices into this massive croissant and see what happens.
All right, well, you're going to have to come round to mine to get them, though. I don't just carry them around on the mega bus with me. These are very special secret spices.
Oh, well, where do you live?
Oh, it's just around the corner.
Oh, okay. You're not one of those frauds, are you?
Oh, no, far from it.
Okay.
Follow me. Follow me, Stanley Bradley Brad. Oh, I love that name.
Okay, well, you seem trustworthy. I can't possibly think of anything that could go wrong. Here I go.
Oh, we're here.
Oh, okay. Things always seem to travel very quickly with you, Megan.
Oh, I know, it's a talent. Time just flies by when you're spending time with me.
Hang on, what's that you've got hanging from the hooks?
Oh, what? You mean my animal heads?
Yes, your animal heads.
Damn. Oh, well, now that you've seen them, my secret spice blend, it's not just spices, you see. It's ground up animal bones. It's what gives it that depth, you see.
The texture.
The texture.
Oh my god. But that's immoral.
Oh, no. I mean, I go to the supermarket and I get my meat and, I just ask for the animal heads too.
Oh. Well.
It's completely legal.
Well. Animal heads are not something I would want to use, but I just want to beat my daughter so badly. I'd do anything.
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
Alright. You've convinced me, Megan Megabus. If the only way to beat my daughter is to use animal heads in my baking, then I'll do it.
Oh, hang on. We've got to go through with the ceremony of anointing the secret spices on a new baker first.
Oh.
It
What?
involves removing clothes, I'm afraid. It's completely necessary.
Right. Okay, this isn't weird at all. Let me just take this hat that
Oh,
says
yes, let me help you.
"fuck you" on it.
Oh, well, if you really want to. I mean, it's moving. I thought it was, all right. It's moving a bit fast, but if you're up for it too.
Okay. Let me take off this baker's shirt next. Okay. Now, are you going to anoint me or what?
I'm going to anoint you with these spices.
Okay.
Now. Oh. You stay right there. Let me just go get that door. Oh, quick, shut this kitchen door.
Hi, Megan. I'm Bob from the supermarket, and I've got some more animal heads here for you and for you.
Not now, Bob. I have enough animal heads. I'm busy right now.
But you specifically told me to come around at this time. So what could you be so busy
Unforeseen
doing?
circumstances.
Anything I can help with, maybe?
I mean, are you hitting on me?
Do you want me to hit on you?
All right then. Why don't you come along?
Okay, let's see what's going on in this lovely apartment you got here with all these hanging animal heads. I'll put these animal heads just
Let me
here.
just open the kitchen door. All right. So
Oh.
this is I know he's naked, but don't let that distract you. This is Stanley Bradley Brad, who I met on my
Hello.
megabus.
Hi, Stanley. Like, you comfortable over there?
Who are
man?
you?
I'm Bob.
Bob.
Bob the butcher from the local supermarket. You know.
Oh, okay.
I provide all of these unconventional animal heads.
I couldn't have made all these secret spices without the help of Bob all these years.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not interrupting anything, am I, guys?
Oh no, we're just I was just anointing Stanley.
I'm being
Bradley
anointed by secret spices, Bob. Can't you see that?
Yeah, it's quite obvious. Oh, clearly. So is there anything you want me to do, Megan?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's so poetic that the man who's procured these animal heads to create my spices is here, along with the man that's going to be baking with them. I think we should all join in this anointing process together.
So am I getting anointed as well?
I guess you are now.
It's an open club, apparently.
Oh, fantastic! So I'll just remove this T-shirt and these little hot pants right
Just
here.
Yeah.
remove all your clothes,
Yes.
and then what we do is
We
take
lie down in this massive pie tray?
massive pie tray. You sprinkle spices on yourself, the anointing spices,
Okay.
the secret spices.
These spices are strong, man.
Strong
strong.
spices.
Yeah.
Got
Oh,
depth
I'm
to
feeling
them,
sleepy
see?
now.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
going to Sleepy Town as well.
Oh.
Well, I hope nothing untoward happens to us while we're both unconscious, Megan.
Oh, don't worry.
Well, I trust you.
Alright. Good night, Susan. Megan. Bob.
Because of that.
Hello, it's me again, your announcer for the annual baking competition whose name is quite rude to pronounce or just sounds weird. So, after your networking and meet and greet, which seemed to go very well, I saw a lot of your faces going out there, I have to announce that you now have just 2 hours to bake your best cake for the competition. As I speak, this is getting broadcasted on Twitter and all of the social media channels. I would just like to remind you all that all participants will get a drug test before their judging, and that all ingredients in cakes must be ethically sourced from fair trade companies only. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, Sebastian, did you hear all of that?
Yeah, I mean, we're ethical bakers, aren't we? We can win with heart and
Do
good
not,
morals.
do not worry. They are very flexible. Follow me. We must go to the Costa.
Okay, here we go.
Can I have a large vanilla latte, please? Oh, sorry, are we going to the kitchen?
We're going to the
Oh,
kitchen.
sorry. Never mind.
Yes. Cafe latte for you. And for you, young girl, Victoria.
I'd really like a nice herbal tea, please.
Yes, that is the correct password. Come through to the secret kitchen under the Costa.
What a coincidence that our favourite drinks are the passphrase.
Yeah, precisely. So I was
It
thinking,
is all
Sebastian.
planned.
Oh my goodness, just look at this place. There is flour everywhere.
Wow, I've never seen so many eggs in my life.
Oh my goodness, state of the art mixers.
Who is that woman in our kitchen? Oh, hi. My name's Megan Megabus. What are you doing in here? I thought I had exclusive access.
Megan. It is good to see you again.
Sorry, do I know you?
It is me, Vlad.
Oh,
We fought together
Vlad.
in the Crimea War.
Oh, you mean that computer game that I've been spending too much time on? Oh,
Yes.
I've always dreamed of meeting in real life my video game opponents. Oh, what an honour!
Yes, it is ironic that we must fight by baking as well as by computer.
Oh, Are we fighting?
Oh,
I was just here anointing my secret spices.
So, a quick question, Megan. I don't know if you remember. I'm Victoria. We took your mega bus half an hour ago.
Oh, I do remember. What
We-
a small world.
We're just on the back seat practicing the Victoria sponge.
Yes. We were wondering what makes you want to go and do baking now, because I thought business was booming in the bus business.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've always got my side hustles.
Yes, I remember your side hustle as well. Well, these two young children,
Bakers, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Me and
Yes.
Victoria are bakers.
Yeah.
bakees, in fact.
Yes, baking.
Bakies? Hold on.
Like
Isn't that the one
like
where
tra-
you're getting the verb done to you?
No, like trainee, but bakey.
No, that sounds wrong.
The
Victoria.
English is not how
Blood
you
is
say.
English is not good.
No,
No.
very not. So,
If you're an employee, then you are employed. So if you're a bakee, aren't you getting baked?
Boy,
No.
we are here to teach you. Shut your mouth.
Okay.
thank you, Vlad.
Oh,
Yes.
there's a Vlad too.
There's Vlad and there is Vlad.
Oh, that's confusing.
Oh, yes, I thought so as well. I think we shall teach these young bakers how to beat their father into submission via baking.
So, does anyone else think it's weird that Megan's just still standing here, like anointing her secret spices?
Yeah.
What are you talking about,
She's-
Victoria?
Megan's doing something in the corner with the spices.
Oh.
And I would like to ask Megan, what do you need with those spices?
Oh, well, since you asked, I actually have your father here.
What?
Oh, Stanley, where is he?
Yeah, where is father?
While I was anointing him with the secret spices, what I didn't tell him is that I actually have a plan to take over his secret spices and become the best baker in the country. So it looks like we're all on the same side.
Well,
My father always said never trust your fellow bakers. They might put poison in your flour mix.
Your father isn't here.
And
Your
my-
father, however.
And where is my father, Megan?
Well, you might want to brace yourself because he's not wearing any clothes. But he's in that big metal tray over there in the corner.
what? This is disgusting, Susan.
Well,
Megan.
I know what it takes to be a winner.
Father, wake up! Can you hear me?
Victoria?
And who is this naked man next to you?
Oh, that's Bob, my butcher.
Oh my goodness.
He's been in cahoots to destroy my baking vision too. So he gets to have the anointment treatment as well.
It's become more clear than ever. Megan Megabus is possibly the most evil and dastardly baker in the whole world.
Pretty evil by my standards.
Oh, please. Well, since we all have the same adjective with an adjective, to defeat Stanley Bradley Brad at his own game at baking.
He looks pretty defeated right now down there, naked, drugged up.
But no, I am Vlad, and on my honor, we will bake with integrity, not with other people.
Integrity, by the way, includes baking children. In Vlad's book. Yes,
What?
I've heard about your past.
That was a mistake that I have never lived down.
Oh, it's alright. This is all pre-planned on my part. Why do you think I've got Bob and Stanley Bradley Brad in a metal tray with spices all over them with my oven on?
Because you were going to bake them?
Bingo.
I am in such a moral conundrum.
What?
It's either side with the evil Megan that is going to bake my father and some random butcher, or side with the evil Russian guy who once baked children. What shall we do, Sebastian?
Victoria, my father always said if you face a baking dilemma, then you should just trust your instincts. And baking dilemmas extend to real life dilemmas. I think you need to go with your heart and look into your father's eyes and think what you really feel.
Well, I'm going to have to open his eyelids first, but I think it's so special that your father told you so much sayings when he left when you were 2 years old.
Yeah, I mean, I do get by on those pretty much. I mean, my father said once about sayings that a good saying's always going to get you out of a sticky situation, even if you're going to get baked.
Okay, I'm gonna try and follow my heart. I'm gonna open my father's eyelids. Father,
Victoria, I'm so groggy.
what should I do? I never wanted to go against you in a competition. I just wanted to make you proud. But I believe now I may have contributed to your end.
Sebastian's not a good enough friend for you. I just wanted to protect you. I'm so groggy. Why is the oven on?
Okay, that's enough. Megan, you're not going to put my father in an oven.
No, that's enough from you. I'm going to put you all in the oven.
Victoria, my father always said if an evil bus driver called Megan is going to put you in the oven and bake you with your family, then you should stand up to them with a wooden spoon. And here's a wooden spoon, catch!
caught it.
No, it's too late. I'm going to anoint you all with my secret spices.
No, this will not happen again, Megan. Run, children. Run to the announcer of
Run,
the
Sebastian.
competition. They will help. I will stay and fight.
This real life combat malarkey is so much better than video games. Take that!
Super combo hit 4.
Super secret spice. Blast 5.
No.
Headshot.
I am weakening. I hope those children find the announcer.
Oh my god, like, why have I waken up inside a massive tin and I'm about to go in the oven? Megan, I thought we had something going good.
Take more secret spices.
God damn it. Because of that. Run, Sebastian, run! I can see the announcer in the distance.
I'm running. Yeah, I can see his trumpet that he always blows before he makes an announcement.
That guy is such a peculiar announcer. But, okay. Mr. Spangly Wangly.
There he is. That's the trumpet that he blows before he makes an announcement. There's about to be an announcement.
Here's
30
an
minutes.
announcement.
30 minutes left in the competition, folks. You better get your baking skates on.
Victoria, we haven't even got a dough.
We haven't got no flour, no tin, no eggs. What are we going to do? And why are we thinking about bacon when my father's about to be killed and put in an oven? We need to tell the announcer, Mr. Spangly Wangly.
That's me. The bakery competition is named after me. Hello, children.
Mr. Spangly Wangly, we've got so much to tell you.
So much. There's drugs involved and animal heads and baking of humans. Would you know anything about that?
Well, that goes against the ethical principles of the Mr. Spangly Wangly bakery competition that has a rude name but doesn't allow unethical behaviour. Please tell me more.
Well, it all started when we got on a megabus and we met this woman named Megan.
Megan.
You know of her?
That Megan.
What can you tell us of Megan?
I thought I defeated that Megan long ago. So, she is still in the business.
Well, she's definitely in the business of something, and she's about to kill our father and another naked man in a bacon oven. And plus, Vlad, the man with the most intricate lemon strudel in the whole world, has also been defeated by her. We can only assume because we left before we saw any fight happening.
The most intricate lemon strudel cake? Oh, well, you must take me to this place directly. We must save the mastermind and baker of that lemon strudel. That lemon strudel has been legendary since I started the Mr. Spangly Wangly bakery competition 25 years ago. Take me to them, children.
And now that I think about it, we kind of lost Vlad, but hopefully we'll see about Vlad once we get back there. Okay, follow us. Do we need any more people? Because I think two children and a elderly baking competition owner is not enough to defeat the powers and whims of Megan Megabus.
You underestimate me, child. Take me there.
Okay, shall we take this Megabus there? Who's not been driven by Megan?
Oh, Megan's left the keys in there.
Yes.
What an inadequate bus driver.
Do you know how to drive, Mr. Spangly Wangly?
I said you underestimate me. Of course I know how to drive. Hop on in. We're here.
Oh,
That was quick. Time flies when you're with people you love. Not you, Miss Spangly Wangly, no offence, but
Oh, that's
Victoria.
quite alright. I have a very lovable face.
okay. So here it is. It's underneath this Costa coffee.
Hello, Costa Coffee. How can I help?
Can I have a large vanilla latte, please?
You certainly can. And for
Okay.
you, young child,
I love a herbal as well.
that is the secret password.
Yes.
What were you going to say, Mr. Spangly Wangly? What is your drink of choice?
Water.
Another one.
Sparkling water.
Come on, Mr. Spangly Wangly. We need you.
Damn it. Oh, now you'll find out what's in this plastic bottle of mine. Fine. Vodka.
Ding ding. Welcome.
Mr. Spangly Wangly, we're going to talk about your drinking problem after this adventure.
I'll deal with that later. Show me to Megan.
So it's downstairs. Come on.
Let's go. I can hear burning. And a fan oven at about 220 degrees gas mark 5.
That flesh smells like father's. It's through this door, Mr. Spangly
Oh my
Wangly.
god.
Kick it through.
Megan Megabus! Mr. Spangly Wangly! We meet again! Yes, we do, Megan Megabus. I underestimated your powers last time. Yes, you did, Megan Megabus. And now you shall see your fate. No! No! My plan was just about to succeed. Well, Megan Megabus, you didn't see me coming. These children, you underestimated them too. Come, children, I have my own brand of secret spices, superior to Megan Megabus's spices. Here, quick, take a fistful.
Thank you.
Okay.
So what should we do with it?
We must anoint Megan with these alternative secret spices. On the count of 3, throw them at her like your life depends on it, which it does. 1, 2, 3.
Take that,
Megan.
Megan Megabus.
No, I underestimated your spice blend last time. I've been trying to develop a superior spice blend ever since. No.
Well done, children. Only those secret spices could have defeated Megan Megabus.
Are you father or are you Vlad?
Vlad.
Oh.
That's right,
It's too late for your father. He is already baked.
Oh my God.
We just stand in corner and observe.
Lord, you were here the whole time as well.
Apologies.
Oh my God.
I tried to warn you about Vlad.
Victoria, he's dead. I can see the burnt ashes in the oven. No.
And that random butcher's dead as well. I'm sure he'll have some friends or families that will miss him, but we don't have to care about that right now because we have to focus on my father.
Children. We've defeated Megan Megabus. We should be celebrating. And do you know what comes out of the oven when you bake people?
No.
Please tell us, Mr. Spangly Wangly.
Mr. Spangly Wangly competition worthy winners of Victoria Sponge Cake.
Victoria.
This is what we've been searching for. The whole point of this journey.
10 minutes more on the oven, children.
But, Mr. Spangly Wangly, regarding your ethical terms and conditions, is it okay to have your Victoria's father in the cake? Is that okay?
Ethical conditions don't apply to me, children, and since you are now under my wing, I'll let this one slide.
Let it burn.
You are magnanimous as well as very graceful, Mr. Spangly Wangly.
Why, thank you.
Right. Children, now that you have won the competition, what will you do next?
Well, I think I'm going to study some more under the tutelage of Mr. Spangly Wangly, and I hope that you, Sebastian, will join me.
Well, Victoria, that does sound like a great prospect. Remember when we were in that park that time, and you kind of told me you loved me, and I said no, we're just friends, and I'm sure about that. Well, I think after all of this, I may have just changed my mind.
Does that mean you were going to ask me for my hand in marriage?
Why not? Let's jump the gun.
This is wonderful. No one's ever been proposed to at Mr. Spangly Wangly's bakery competition before.
Well, my job here is done. Come, Vlad. We have other bakery competitions to participate in.
Indeed, Vlad. Our job here is done.
Thank you, Vlad. Thank you, Vlad. I'm not sure what you did, but you made a real difference to our world.
Yeah.
Actually, Vlad and Vlad, please stand by to be witnesses to this marriage because, by the way, Mr. Spangly Wangly, that's me, also is a registered marriage minister. We can do this wedding right here.
Will this donut I've got stuffed in my back pocket work as a wedding ring? It's one of the ones with the holes in, so it should fit round your finger. Might be a bit loose, though.
I would accept anything from you, Sebastian.
Original, I like it. In all my years of marriage ministering, never have I seen this. This is going to be a good one.
My father always said that if you have a donut as a wedding ring and you don't eat it after all those years, it's a symbol of your love. So don't eat it, Victoria.
I promise never to, Sebastian. I just love you so much.
I like you too.
What?
I like you too.
Oh.
Beautiful children, beautiful.
Okay.
Child, I don't think I quite got your name. Do you take this other child whose name I also did not
How old
quite
are these
get?
children again?
We're 18, but I'm so sick of how people call us children.
Yeah.
Maybe after marriage it'll change.
Yes.
Do you take each other as man and wife?
I do.
I do.
Young men, young wives and husbands, I mean.
They are married
Wonderful.
as bakers.
Yes, indeed. This is a momentous occasion. This will go down in Mr. Spangly Wangly competition history. I'm going to blog about this tonight.
Yes. Now come, let us get away from this baking meat human pie as quickly as possible.
Ever since then.
Even then, I mean, just remembering back when I met Victoria, we just always got a thing. I said we were friends at first, but you know, look at my hands now, so wrinkly and old. But I look at hers and they just look young and fresh. And the donut, she still hasn't eaten it.
Yeah, and when I look back at the time we spent together traveling the country, dispersing our bagels and Victoria sponges, and just receiving back nothing but love, it just made me realize we wasted a lot of time.
We did, yeah. But, you know, dying of old age, time flies, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It flew by.
And we didn't even have any children or grandchildren. My mother, like, I don't know what happened to her. Never saw her ever since we got on the megabus. My father, we had to eat him. But I guess we did inherit the Mr. Spangly Wangly competition. So we then get to judge the next generation of bakers.
Maybe one day two lovers will also meet in a park and bond over their love of baking, and they'll follow a similar story to us.
I'm just so happy that I restored respect and dignity to the British bakery system.
The BBS.
Yes.
Great system.
And I'm just even more happy that we got to share this old people care home with Vlad and Vlad.
Oh, I can't feel my bones, I think.
I wish I was dead.
I'm dying.
They're doing pretty well for 124 and 126 respectively, aren't they? Still playing games.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just kidding, I'm not dead. That was just a game. Ha ha ha.
He's always got good banter, he has.
Yeah, fantastic banter from you, Vlad.
Wow. Well, thank you both for taking part in this extraordinary documentary.
This
on,
is your life.
on This Is Your Life. If there was one saying to sum up the moral of this tragic story, which you're going to say at the same time, what would that be?
That is
No point in baking if you are not a
lover. Yes.
Wow, there's no point in baking if you're not a lover.
Yeah.
That is beautiful. Well, thank you both so much for your time and your stories, and may they live on forever in this world of Mr. Spangly Wangly's competition.
Malachi, I couldn't see your mouth because it was in the microphone.
Hey, I thought we were gonna do the inspirational quote from the beginning, but I couldn't remember it.
baking. No, don't bake your friend. No, bake your.
Bake your friends or baking can't get your friends
How
or
to bake friends.
friends. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that was the long form narrative, as surreal as it gets. Do you have anything to say, Stephen?
No, I think that was pretty fun.
Yeah, no, it was fantastic. So, Lynn, have you got anything coming up that you want to tell the world about or not?
I feel like that session was just so intense. My brain's kind of mush, so I'll get back to you on that one.
Sam, you got anything coming up?
My brain's pretty doughy as well, to be honest. Just
That was good. Where's my thing? This is for all those people out there.
on
that was-
big hi hat.
yeah, that was brilliant. I've got nothing coming up. I'm just gonna keep jamming at the improvs.
Great.
Yeah.
Cool.
Until the next time.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening, and obviously thank you for Sam and Lynn for participating.
Thank you for having
Thank
me.
you very much for having us. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're very welcome.
Okay, we shall see you on the flip side.
It's been fun.
Yeah.